What's up, ladies and gents? We got another crypto video for you. I am Mitchell J, the Scaredy Cat Guide, and basically, we're going to just follow up on Bitcoin, on what we talked about in the last video, and then take a quick look at Litecoin. So, as you can see, things are essentially unfolding as expected. So, the last video we talked about how we got to the top of the descending channel, got this reversal candle, and had a down day. So the question was, what would we do? Would we consolidate? Maybe, stay in this above this 10-2, 10-3 area in this consolidation and try and make another run, or come down, obviously with all this real estate that there is in the descending channel, because essentially it failed to break out. So as you can see, it has followed through some. It tried to push higher. Technically yesterday, this daily candle just closed. Again, this is UTC time. It's 24/7. So the daily candle just closed. You can see the new one just opened and it's already down a little bit. You see a little red dot there, right there. That's the beginning of the new day. So anyway, yeah, earlier yesterday poked higher, came down. So essentially, it is still in this descending channel, and downside is, well, obviously it's all the way down here. But so first we're looking at the 200-day moving average. And also what I want to point out is what's bad is this candle closed below 10K, because 10K was a, important psychological level. It was a pivot point here. Obviously, it hiccuped here. You can see it bounced off it a bunch of times here. It's actually, right there, boom, you see it. We can easily draw a horizontal line here and see clear support resistance, plenty of price action. So as of right now, we have breached that and failed the whole 10K, which is not good. So we will see. I mean, we could just trend down here. We can test the 200-day again. We can go all the way back down to, let's draw this out some more. This long-term uptrend line, that would take us all the way back down, into the low mid sevens. So hopefully that, is the line in the sand if we were to get down there. But ideally, what we want to see is, continue to stay above this 200-day moving average and try and break out of this descending channel. Until that happens, it is, it's not a long, it's neutral. I wouldn't necessarily short here either. Not that most of us have the ability to short. Only a couple exchanges do that, and none for U.S. investors. But this would have been the short here on the reversal candle on the top of the descending channel. So anyway, just holding my core position, and if we pull back down to these areas, I will look to possibly add again and, ride the bounce back up. But we need to get out of this descending channel. Otherwise, we're just going to keep making lower lows. The good news is, well, I want to say we made a higher high, but not really, because like these were just little steps, not really highs. Like this was the last real high. We poked through it at least and then came back down. So at least that's positive. So as long as we can turn and bounce, if we even pulled it back to the 200-day moving average and bounce, that would be a higher high compared to, a higher low compared to this, previous low. So we will see how this plays out. But yeah, so that's pretty much the deal. Keep an eye on the 200-day moving average. Keep an eye on, the long-term long-term trend line. And again, we need to just get above this damn descending channel line. All right, let's take a quick look at Litecoin. So Litecoin previously broke out of its descending channel. It never made a lower low. It always, and it maintained the 200-day moving average. All things that Bitcoin didn't do. So it is acting stronger. At this point, let me just get rid of these because we are out of there, and we'll be able to see clearly the support resistance line I drew. So after we got out of that channel, we moved up, and now we're turning. It's like, all right, where could we pull back to? If we're pulling back, where's an area that's got some support and resistance, a lot of price action, and you'll see, boom, I drew this line at about $1.90, and it was a top here. It'd come down, came up and failed. It essentially bounced. There wasn't much, but it bounced here. We had these big down moves, big wicks, rallied back. Kind of indecision candle, maintained it, pushed higher a little bit, and then it failed, tried to get back above, failed, and down we went, and then finally we bust through it again. So it could be near support here. So if Litecoin can maintain this like 189, 190 level, that would be great. If not, then I mean, we can get down to into the 170s, the 160s, and then obviously, then you're looking again back down at the lows, which coincide at this point with the 200-day moving average. So right now, your high is we need to establish above 230, and your downside is, well, as far as really above 25, but hopefully we can get a bounce here or maybe see some support step in at 175. That is pretty much the deal right now. So, after we got a decent bounce off these lows, we're seeing a bit of a pullback, which is to be expected. So, what we want to see is, that pullback not give the whole thing back. Like if it pulls back a third of the way, that's best case scenario. So that's kind of what's going on with Litecoin right now. So we'll see if it can turn around in this area or not. But that is all for now. I will see you guys on the next video.